All right, class. The class we're entering now is Bisexuality 101. And we're talking about two of the biggest stars in the whole world who had a real relationship with each other, a heterosexual relationship with each other, but are now getting accused of actually secretly being two homos. And that is Taylor Swift and Harry Styles. But at the same time, both of those two conspiracy theories about them being bisexual were debunked this week. Was it all fictional? Was it just a Wattpad story? It seems like it was. So Jack knows all about the Gaylor rumors all too well. Just to do a quick recap, the whole world thought Taylor Swift was dating Karlie Kloss, epic supermodel, Vogue cover, Victoria's Secret runway. It was kind of giving like two like gays who date their twin kind of vibe because they look a lot alike. When Taylor was performing on the Victoria's Secret runway, it was like, who's the model, who's the performer? Like they kind of just look like twins. But to me, like before last week, I would have been like, their love story is real. Their love story is real. I'm a Gaylor.
It is real.
You think it's real?
I don't know this new. I heard this new thing, but I'm not gonna subscribe to that belief.
I know it's.
But I'm not going on podcast. Well, I guess I am. But like, you know, I don't know.
As a podcast mic is 2 inches from your face, you're like, Taylor's
I'm not
gay.
championing that belief as the truth, you know?
Yeah. I'm not.
It's my truth.
I'm not subscribing to the Gaylor rumors, but I'm not unsubscribing either.
Well, what about Diana? She also was with Diana Agron. So like,
oh, we love Diana Agron.
So
I would die for her.
I would too.
But she kind of debunked both of them. So anyway, Taylor and Karlie met in 2014. They were dating the whole time. They went on rendezvous, road trips together, wrote their names in the sand with a heart in the middle. Karlie had a room at Taylor's house with photos of them together in the room. So it was giving more than they were roommates. They were just best friends whose clothes fit each other, right? No, they were lovers. That's what everyone said. That's what people say. People say I'm gay. Okay, anyway. There's that photo. The biggest piece of evidence was the photo of them on the concert balcony where their faces were like covering, their bobs were covering each other.
Bob into bob. Yeah.
Bob into bob.
But that's what it looked like. You can't deny
their bobs were making love.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did look like they were kissing. Even Wendy Williams on her show showed the photo and she was like, clap if you think they're kissing. So clap if you think they were kissing.
Oh my God, like fully. And I feel bad.
One of their representatives said they were just telling each other a secret.
Yeah, we know
sure
what secret they were fucking saying.
And they all told us a secret with that photo. But anyway, Taylor, back in the day, she said, this was in 2014, for my 25th birthday present from the media, I'd like for you to stop accusing me of dating all my friends. #thirsty. So that kind of, includes Diana as well. Now that rumors continue, like Gaylor has a life of its own, even beyond Taylor dispelling it back then, because I think Gaylors were like, no, Taylor just didn't want to come out then, but she's had her whole lover era, her bisexual haircut.
Yeah, she came out to the people that were listening.
me when I'm 15, I came out to people who were listening.
I mean,
I love that phrase so much. You're the best example of like a toxic Gaylor.
Yeah, I am. That's why it's bad that I'm on this. Like, I don't know if it's good. But I'll stand my ground.
She came out to
I just
the
won't
people
read the
who were
comments.
listening.
I mean, the wig
What does
was
that
the
even
bisexual
mean?
flag. Like,
Because the point
you
of
need to calm
coming
down.
out, the point of coming out means everyone knows, not just like the people who are
she's
listening.
coming out to the other. I don't know. There's some reasoning that's there.
All right, so Taylor came out to people who were listening. In her documentary, she was like talking about things that make her her, and she said gay pride is one of her like pillar personality traits. That was confusing to me too. So I was expecting
She can be a straight ally too.
yeah, sure. I'm not a straight ally, but
Right.
I don't support straight people.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Definitely not. But I was expecting a come out in 2020-ish. Maybe the pandemic, because she couldn't leave her house. She didn't want to like come out figuratively or literally. I don't know what happened there. Also, at the Eras tour, everyone was wearing Gaylor shirts. People were like egging her on about it. It seemed a little bit like Gaylor bracelets. So I feel like she just had a moment where she wanted to dispel everything. So she came for the rumors again. In the prologue to 1989, she said, "Being a consummate optimist, I assumed I could fix this if I simply changed my behavior, aka getting scrutinized for dating men. I swore off dating and decided to focus only on myself, my music, my growth, and my female friendships. If I only hung out with my female friends, people couldn't sensationalize or sexualize that, right? I would later on learn that people could and would."
But she said sensationalize as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't say anything. I don't know. I'm just gonna sound delusional and crazy.
No, at the same time, like, you're not delusional and crazy, and that's why this is very conflicting to me. And it's like kind of that moment that we've both been through in life, where it was like you're very obviously gay, but like you're just
No.
like being nice about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm not gay, and people just kind of have to respect that. So even though it seems like Taylor's gay or bisexual,
We're
like,
gonna have to respect it.
I'm moving into a new era of like, I'm not a Gaylor anymore. I'm just gonna respect
Oh,
it.
you're just giving up?
I'm not giving up. I'm not unsubscribing.
You're unsubscribing.
No,
You're not unsubscribing.
I'm not unsubscribing, but I'm not an active subscriber anymore.
So
I'm
you're
just
unsubscribing.
I'm just lurking.
Okay.
But I'm keeping the subscription.
Okay. You turned off your push notification.
Yes.
Okay.
I unstarted.
There you
I
go.
went to
Wow.
a worse package.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm choosing to ignore it.
What
What
prologue?
post? What prologue? What 1989 Taylor's version?
1989 Taylor's version? I only listen to Scooter's version.
So what's the
yeah.
Harry thing then?
Okay, so
Not to segue it, but
oh no,
I'm
it's
just,
fine. That's why you're like, well, he's
here's
still
what we're
bisexual,
doing.
right?
Yeah. Oh.
So unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to another bisexual person. I never thought Harry was anything but straight. He's giving
Same here.
straighty, white, pasty,
Always.
like boring. He's always been giving that to me.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's not a sprinkle of gayness in any of those One Direction boys. None of them are queers. They're all
none of them really
straighties.
Sure.
Zayn straighty, Louis, Liam, Niall. Oh my god, especially Niall. Like, anyway, so there was this whole theory in the One Direction fandom. Larry Stylinson. That was the ship name for Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. Everyone were convinced to the end of the earth. No matter what evidence to the contrary. Not that Harry has had like 7 different girlfriends. He's saying that Taylor has had 7 different girlfriends. Maybe I'm still Gaylor. Not that Harry has had 7 different girlfriends, or Louis literally had so many long term relationships and a child with a woman. They still think all of that was cover up for them dating, and their label wouldn't let them come out and just be at the pinnacle of the gay rights movement like they should be. The Larry Stylinson fans are crazier than the flat earthers. Really. There's no getting through to them. Like, you could send them to space, show them the globe, and they would still not believe that it is not real. I can't even argue with Larry's at this point. Whenever I say anything about them on TikTok, I get like doxxed, destroyed. A few of my family members' limbs get sent to me in the mail. Like, I can't say anything about you guys, but you guys, it's just not true. So anyway, like I'm saying this because I love you and this is an intervention. It never happens, like, ever. I told one of my friends, like, in our hometown, like, I was like, hey, like, this isn't real, right? And then I was like, you know, it's definitely not real. And they were like, no, Patty, you have a lot to learn about the music industry. It's absolutely real.
You have a lot to learn.
I was like,
condescending.
whoa, like, this is crazy. Like, not that, like, what she said was crazy, but, like, her delusion is crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay, so these are intense fans. Anyway.
So insane. Wait, so what's the proof that it's not real? You're just saying that it's not real?
So in the past, well, so Louis said something because he was invigorated by Taylor dispelling the rumors, because it was like the day after. So basically, in small ways, they've dispelled this before. Like, Harry Styles was asked if any of his songs in his debut album were about Louis by someone, and he was like, I don't like to tell my fans what my songs are about. I don't like to tell my fans what my songs are about. But he was like, I would definitely say it's not about Louis. So even him, who doesn't like revealing what his art is about, said it's definitely not about Louis. And then this week, Louis Tomlinson was asked, how do you make chicken parmesan on Twitter? Now that's something they taunt him with because in this whole delusion land of Larry Stylinson, their first date was them making chicken parmesan together, and that's like a reoccurring story. I guess that's like the fictionalized fact of it all. So this was his response to that. You start by realizing all these ridiculous, childish theories are conspiracies and wasted time and energy, and then just throw some chicken in the oven, to be fair. So these are ridiculous, childish theories that are a waste of your time. Unfortunately, I agree, but I don't know. I think we should stop focusing on like Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson being gay and focus on like real gay couples if you just like gay people that much. But just accept like, also, most of the people probably subscribing to this are straight women. So you should be happy that like they can, you know, get with you still. Straight women definitely sometimes fantasize about gay men though.
They
so
absolutely do. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's weird.
But yeah, Louis and Harry and Taylor all said that their name is no, their number is no, their sign is no. So you need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go.
Is that the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
By Meghan Trainor.
Oh, right.